Well, another week of the garden show has come to a close. We've reached mid-April, and we've got a little bit of a cold snap on its way.
Yeah, it's supposed to be rain and snow on Tuesday, and then definitely frost several times this week. So, got to be careful putting things out, and if you do, you definitely want to bring them back in or cover them up.
And because of that, there's a lot of questions this week about Crabgrass Preventer and not having it soaked in over the past week, but we did get a little bit of a drencher last weekend.
Yeah, we're still in a drought, and it's still plenty of time to put your Crabgrass Preventer on. You can put that on probably up for the next 14 days. It's supposed to be real cool. Crabgrass sprouts at a 55-degree soil temperature, so it should be good over the next 2 weeks.
Now, a lot of questions about trees this week, especially with dogwoods. We had some pear questions and also a question about palm trees.
Yeah. Somebody called about transplanting a dogwood that was out in the forest, and I suggested root pruning it now and then actually transplanting it next spring. And root pruning just involves digging a trench about 12 to 16 inches deep around the tree and severing the roots. That'll cause it to have a nice fibrous root ball for next spring when you go to transplant it. Palm trees, of course, they sell those at the box stores right now, but they're not hardy in Michigan. You can put them out in a pot or whatever, but if you plant them outside, they're going to be an annual.
And also had a question about maples and trying to differentiate between a red sunset and October glory.
Yeah, both of those are grafted trees, and they're very consistent in size and shape and color. One's orange, one's red, so it's really a personal choice as to which one you like. But as I suggested, make sure you take a tape measure out there and measure to make sure you got enough room for them to fit the space.
Definitely the most key tool for gardening, for sure.
Yeah, it's a mistake a lot of people make. They'll plant trees too close to their house or too close to the sidewalk or the driveway or whatever, and then 10 years down the road they're having to cut them down because they're just too big for the space.
Anything that we need to look into this week?
Well, it's about time to start thinking about planting your seeds for your cantaloupes, your watermelon, your cucumber, your squashes, those type of things. Get those started now in pots inside, and then you can transplant them out in the garden at the end of May.
Sounds like a plan, and we'll do this all again next week.
All right, we'll see you then.
Thanks.